Not my kind of fan fiction.
Swipe is not working. Store.
So
nope.
you're looking
Arrow.
for-
So they don't even like know each other's names yet, and they're already killed the boss together.
Yep.
That is some
Hey, why don't you
bro-ship
come
right
with
there.
us?
This
We
said
can build
Felicity
other
Arrow
worlds on our
hot.
vessel.
I mean, it works.
Sure.
I could find Rick
I just don't let it take you to
Oh,
like some.
hey. She's cute. I don't like blondes.
Oh my God!
But,
You have
yeah.
something against all the characters I like.
No. I'm just saying. I don't think blondes are super hot, but she's hot.
She is very cute. So I ship them. They're two
She looks
characters.
like she's like a
with
hotter
them.
Jennifer Garner.
Ew!
No.
Don't bring down.
Look at that picture. It looks like her.
She's like a hotter Roseanne.
She looks like Jennifer Garner.
Jennifer Garner. It's too much face.
I know. I agree, but
Oh, what's going
this
on with
girl's
her?
way hotter.
Yeah, you gotta look.
Did you
funny
see X-Men
like
Days of
us.
Future? No,
Not
you haven't.
yet.
Ellen Page is in it, and she's looking cute as ever.
She's lesbian.
Yeah, I know she is now.
I love her. She is now.
Well, I mean, she's out now. It was always a theory, but
She's on my list, like my tap list.
And
Whoa!
wow, I didn't need to see that at all. What's up with his teeth?
I don't know.
He has that gray tooth thing going on.
So, Ellen Page was on Jake's hit list, like not hit, like tap.
right.
He had actually hired the assassin already.
God, I hate her so much.
Really awkward.
like bang list or
Right,
whatever, but
right.
she is now off his list because she's off the market.
See, but why does that change?
Because she would never. It's the fantasy.
Yeah,
is
but
that-
before she was a lesbian, Jake definitely stood a
well,
chance.
He didn't know. But now that he knows that there's absolutely zero chance,
No, but that's
she's on mine now.
that's
she's on my list.
point, though. It was always a zero chance
Sure, but
with
the
any
fa-
celebrity.
Oh, well, then let's not even have this conversation then.
Yeah, no, but we're just saying within the
Oh,
parameters
James
of like,
Woods.
if the
Oh, yeah.
possibility ever arose, it would never ever happen because she's lesbian.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm actually taking it the opposite way.
No.
They're all so unlikely
No,
that
it's
if
not.
Ellen Page was like, you know what, I can get down with it. Let's go. He would be like, no, I don't think so now.
Well, yeah,
You still gotta go for it.
yeah,
You still
but
gotta go for it.
I'm just talking like the technicalities here. For
I
being
mean,
lesbian.
yeah, it's
The
a
joke-
barrier.
The joke was that it went off his and went on mine.
Oh.
She went
But
off
he was
his
too busy
list.
trampling that
I
with his lack of
know,
ability to
shut
recognize
up,
fantasies.
Shaun. You
His
suck
realistic
hard.
problems with fantasies.
I
I
know.
know, God.
So this is like Organization 13 before Organization 13.
And better. For
Right.
the record. Most of Organization 13 is useless.
That's true.
Real rap.
Dance water, dance.
Demix, yeah, number one on the list of people who need to die.
Yeah. Some of Organization 13 is cool, though.
Well, yeah, but that's because you're including people like Roxas and Axel, who are actually like main characters.
I was thinking of that Xander guy, or the guy with the wind.
I mean, there's a couple who get flushed out in the other games who turn out to be okay, but if your main experience is Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, everybody except pretty much those two I named sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy with the guns gets a lot. He's Braig, I think his name is. He gets a lot of play in the other games, and I hate him.
Money.
I've always hated him, and he's like for some reason like the main character now, and I don't like it.
Keep
So-
your
What are
spirits
you
up.
looking at, Leon? Like, what is he?
Everyone has dead eyes.
I
Everyone is a
know.
stripper.
Leon's blind. It's very impressive, actually, what he has managed to do.
The
He's a
gate.
brave soul.
See you
Yeah.
again.
Let's save it. Let's
Okay.
save the game.
Woo!
The what?
The save point. Save it.
He's never heard of a gummy ship, to be
No. Oh my god, are we gonna build this the gummy ship right now?
Please
Yes.
do the thing. Can we do the thing?
We're gonna do all the
Phallus
things.
ship?
Yeah. 6 degrees of Riku.
fair.
Wait, do we
Give
get
the
to
thing.
name this too?
I
You get to
think
name
we
the
can
gummy
name
ship.
all of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Dodge
my-
roll. Dodge roll.
I wanna
Finally, I can
name
stop
it-
eating
I
counterattacks.
want to name it Hotbox.
Okay.
The Hotbox.
I'm not sure if that's a drug reference or not.
Jiminy, who are you talking to?
No, I know what a Hotbox is. Or
You don't know
hot
what it is?
boxing is.
Hot pot of coffee.
Yeah.
Tell me what that is, Sean.
Hotboxing, ladies and gentlemen, is when you are smoking illegal drugs.
No.
And you're in the car and you roll up all the windows and you can't even breathe from all that illegal substance. in the
From
air.
all the illegal
Yeah,
substance.
Yeah.
That was a really good description
Thank
of that, Sean.
you. Thank you.
Yay, health bar.
From all the illegal substance.
And then you choke and die.
Right.
And I'm going to make a movie about it. It's going to be anti-drug propaganda, like
Wow.
that Reefer Madness
Oh.
movie.
Yeah.
It's going to be the new propaganda
The new Reefer Madness.
Yeah.
Hot box.
by Sean Elters.
Yeah. That's good. That's really good.
I think it's going to be a good movie.
I won't watch
Whoa,
it.
You
Donald.
won't watch it because you hate me.
He's just jumping around. He's going nuts. We're shopping. Yes. And Sid's like, ah.
Hey, there's a ladder on the roof.
Yeah.
There
I
is.
need the Trinity mark to get it down.
Oh,
All right. Now we actually have some money. So let's see here.
I thought I was helping.
What is he doing with his face? He keeps getting his
Defense.
nose like.
Max AP.
Look, some people have problems with too much snot production.
Well,
they have
That's
to clear
true.
that out.
That's so true.
My dad does it in the shower. It's disgusting.
I do it in the shower.
Oh my god. Yeah, but do you go like? Okay, you blow, right? Like
Yeah.
my dad goes.
I don't do
and then
that.
like spits.
I
I'm
don't
like,
do that.
Okay, well, not gonna use that shower again. The whole
That's-
shower is done. It's off limits now.
Then he
That's
starts
disgusting.
hotboxing, and it's all
Yeah,
weird.
then he's hotboxing, and I'm like, Dad, taking
Dad-
the hookers in there.
Yeah.
Dad, no.
Like, really? This is the example I have for my life.
Why?
It's really bad.
But
I
he has
love
no
it.
reasons.
He
Never
has no
going to have-
reasons?
No, he has no reasons for making you be subjected to that.
Yeah.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. They said I have no reason to be
No.
upset about it. It's like, wow.
Yeah, it's make it about you. That's fine.
What does your dad do to you? Is what I'm.
Okay, Blue Trinity Mark does something.
Okay.
And he
This?
ignored that question.
We are not going to get into that.
Whoa.
What?
Stomp.
Can you not use the green one yet?
Teleported. No.
Oh.
You unlock those with like each tier of worlds you do.
See, this is why it's too much. I like
I
the
know.
Dalmatians, but
Postcard.
Trinity marks are too much.
Whee!
got
And there's
postcard.
postcards in this game too. It's too
It is a
much.
lot. But I don't
There's
mind
the mail.
You know the problem though? This is the Mass Effect syndrome. So Mass Effect 1 had like borderline way too much stats to keep track of, right? So people complain. Mass Effect 2, they took it like all out. There was no stats. I was like, you guys can find a balance. You're on your phone. You're not even listening to my Mass Effect dissertation.
I told Jake I'd be home like now, but then we were late, and so I'm telling him that I'm gonna be late.
What time is now?
7:30.
Did you tell him about Ellen Page too? Did you tell
What?
him my problem with Ellen Page?
Did
What?
you?
No, yeah, I'm texting the problem. I'm
Okay,
like, oh,
good.
Sean's not. He doesn't like the fantasy aspect of what we're talking about
Yeah.
because it doesn't matter because it's a fantasy.
Tell him to get realistic
Yeah.
for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I love Sean.
Wouldn't that be kind of
Yeah.
weird if you had realistic, like people in your neighborhood
That
you
would be
fantasized
really-
Yeah,
about?
that would be really weird.
That would be
yeah.
Is that the road we want to go down?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It's like, okay, Sean, which celebrity would you want to, go after? I'd be like, my neighbor. I see her
Yeah.
when she gets the mail.
That's
She
really
bends over to
weird.
pick up the paper. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I'm right there behind her,
no,
hoping she's going to notice me.
No.
Yeah, that's the thing that I do. Not really, though. It's,
who's excited for Winnie the Pooh?
Okay,
Am-
I liked it.
I liked it better in the sequel
Yeah, me too.
because I don't think you had to barely
Oh,
do anything in the
gonna have to
sequel.
do it over.
God,
I don't know what happened there. I thought everything was fine.
That is bad mechanics. You can't jump out of the water.
No. Well, it makes sense though. How do you
It
propel
does.
yourself out
Yeah,
of the
how
water?
would you do it? But still.
Propel yourself.
okay
out of
with it.
water.
But yeah, but how do you jump? How do you change directions in the air? You know?
Yeah. Like me being able to jump like this
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense
Yeah.
either.
You can't jump, go left, and then right, and then back left again.
So can't do that yet. Can't do that yet. But I can go in the house and get something from Merlin. Like Cure, maybe? Or can I not go in there yet? There we
I
go.
wrote an introduction to the Sword and the Stone about how bad it is
Yeah.
for my King Arthur class.
You know, I thought you were going in one direction. It was pretty similar. I thought you were going to say, I wrote a letter to Disney saying how bad Sword in the Stone was.
And 40 years later, they were like, well, damn.
yeah, they don't
It's
care.
really bad.
Oh.
Like,
It's awful.
what is that movie?
Also, speaking of awful,
That's not the real
on
Kyrie.
Found Kyrie.
screen,
No. It's
Not
not the real
excited by
Kyrie. It's a
her.
fake Kyrie.
Oh, it's Kyrie. She's right there.
No, she's not.
We haven't been trolled by her once already or
She has
anything.
Maleficent's voice.
Oh,
She's like, remember.
that's not
Kyrie,
what Maleficent
I
sounds
don't-
like, and thank
I
God.
don't remember you being a smoker.
Oh, I shouldn't have looked at them. Now she's gone.
Good.
Yeah,
You
that's
could have
what
lived in
happened.
that illusion forever.
You're not
Could've
supposed to
been
take your eyes off of her.
like Inception.
Yep.
The girl should always be the most important thing in the room.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Kyrie.
There she is.
This is a few years later.
Well, how have you aged?
We had a time jump.
Damn it, stop using sexy no jutsu on me.
It's pretty good.
But yeah, no, terrible movie.
What, Sora?
It really is a terrible movie.
Yeah, he looks like a Heartless, you stupid idiot.
It was like a different movie that they decided to call The Sword and the Stone.
Yeah.
It had almost nothing to do with Excalibur.
Had nothing to do with anything.
What was the beginning of the movie even?
What do you mean in the beginning?
I don't remember it. I don't remember the whole
He's
first
like
half.
in the castle with like his adopted family, and it's like he's like, oh, I want to be a squire, and there's that guy Kay who's like, I'm gonna be a knight, and he's like, bleh, and then he like goes into the
I don't
woods.
think that's what he said.
He did, he did that, and then he goes into the woods. He's like Merlin, and he like learns a bunch of stuff, and Merlin's actually like kind of a jerk. And he's like, here are these lessons that have no value because magic solves everything.
Here's what I remember from that movie.
What do you remember?
The squirrel hitting on the squirrel.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
It's sad.
It is sad.
It's like, oh, she loves you. Too bad I'm a person now.
Yeah.
Like, and then the squirrel's like heartbroken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's going to be my problem with Gotham too. And I'll get to that in a second. But it's like they tell the least, I know it's a prequel to like the beginning of King Arthur. That is the least interesting part of that story. Why don't you have him pull the sword like halfway through, a quarter through, and then we get to like the early years of him actually having the sword?
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah. And they don't explain that he's like the illegitimate son of King Uther. So it's like, why does he have the sword? No one knows. It doesn't connect at all because we're Disney. We don't want to talk about like, you know, people not being married and having child outside of wedlock. So we're just not going to breach it. But by doing that, they like totally failed. Like they did not connect it at all. And then the whole idea is like Merlin's like, I'm going to like train you to like, you know, rule and be like a cool king. And then he just like walks up to the sword and he pulls it out. And he didn't have to use any of the lessons, quote unquote.
It was like incidental. I know.
It was awful. And then it's the end of the movie. You don't see him doing anything.
No, because like you're supposed to know the rest of the story.
It's the worst.
It's like, I don't know the rest. I don't know King Arthur. There's a guy named Lancelot, I think.
There is.
That's it.
And he like takes Guinevere and is like, you're mine. And King Arthur's like, no, you've betrayed me.
Oh, Lancelot's a bad guy?
No, he's complicated.
So he's like Riku.
He's like Riku.
And Sora's like King Arthur.
No, Sora is like Guinevere.
So, and Kyrie's King Arthur then?
I don't know what to say with that. No,
Mickey's King Arthur.
Mickey's King Arthur.
Oh.
God.
That actually does make more sense.
It does. It's true.
And that it makes any sense? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like that's a good comparison.
I like it. Okay.
No, he like, what happens, there's various versions, but like, King Arthur, Lancelot like saves Guinevere a couple times, and like, he becomes like, her like, I don't know, they're like buddies, and then they fall in love. And
Lancelot and Guinevere?
Yeah.
So what happens?
Even though they're like, Guinevere and Arthur are married, it's kind of like,
Okay, question.
Yeah.
King Arthur with Clive Owen.
Terrible.
Good movie?
Good movie or the worst movie? The worst.
Oh, is it the worst? Oh, okay.
It's so bad. The only good part was Mads Mikkelsen as, I can't even remember his name, with like a hawk. He was beautiful in it.
A hawk?
He had like a hawk on his shoulder.
Oh, I thought he had a real hawk. Oh, it is a real hawk.
It's a real hawk. And he
like
had like beautiful long hair. He was perfect.
Oh, okay.
He was perfect. And Hugh Dancy's in it too. It was
Mads
weird.
Mikkelsen is a lot of weird. He was in.
He's perfect.
Oh my God! Now that you say his name, he was in. So obviously he was in Casino Royale.
Yes.
Right? He was the bad guy. He was in that terrible movie with the Titans. And not Remember the Titans. That's very different. That was a football movie.
I've seen that movie like a million times. They always played it in high school.
Yeah.
It's like I've seen this
every
movie.
bus trip was Remember the Titans.
Yep,
God, I'm sick of this movie. I didn't even like it that much the first time.
And it wasn't even for sports. Like I wasn't even like, I don't know why we watched it.
Mine was sports.
Mine wasn't, and we still
really
watched it for everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it was like you had the same, like when Denzel Washington throws in the banana.
Yeah.
Or no, he eats it. No, he throws it to him. And everybody on the bus like, oh, like every time you get the whole reaction. It was unreal. Are you vamping? So we'll shut up. I can't tell if you're like, trying to save it to end the episode or not.
No.
Okay. So, wait, gummy ship. We don't have a gummy ship yet.
We do.
Oh.
We don't get to customize it yet.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
No, you're not.
There's something else we could do here, but it looks like no. I guess we can't do Winnie the Pooh yet because it's just sitting there on the bed. Mind its own business.
Maybe we have to come back.
Well.
Or hit it with fire. Try burning the book.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be great if it lit on fire and that was like the end?
That would be pretty cool.
And then it cuts to the forest and all the
They're all
animals
on
are
fire.
burning.
I like it. I mean,
Tigger's bouncing around trying to put out the flames desperately.
Yeah, and Winnie the Pooh's like, oh bother. That'd be great.
and yours just like, thank God,
Yeah,
burn
yeah.
it all.
Finally.
This is the welcome the flames. Thanks for noticing fire.
I like it. I like that a lot more.
I do too.
Mads Mikkelsen, and also not an Attack on Titan. That's an anime show. God, why can't I remember the name of this movie?
Now I'm vamping.
Titans will clash. Clash of Titans.
Clash of the Titans.
Yeah. Oh, now you are vamping?
Yes.
So I should stop.
Yes.
The end.
Oh. Good outro.